Okay, I was looking for something and accidentally hit a live, so I'm live early today. Again, what's wrong with me? Good morning. Oh, just hang around for a little bit until it is time because I didn't realize I did it again. I done did it again. I hit it early. I got to get used to my phone. It hides things. And when I click on it, and it, hey Melanie, hey Pat, no, I know it was supposed to be 8:45. My phone was covering up something. I wasn't getting the full thing on the vertical, and I was trying to close it and get it away so that I was ready, and then lo and behold, it was I hit something else instead. But oh well. Hi Chris, good morning. Good morning. Oh, Pat, Melanie, Chris, good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in early. This is great. Uh, yeah, I'm moving. I'm feeling better. Physical therapy is helping a lot. I will say that. So we're I'll start with unboxing. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for being here. I've I don't sleep all that great. I'm usually up very, very early in the morning, which is okay because I am getting some sleep and it's pretty solid when I'm sleeping. So I'm grateful for that. So that's some good news. We have heat. They fixed the geothermal and it's running like a charm. Oh my goodness. So yay. Although with the thunderstorms and all, I'm still putting the wood in the fireplace, seeing how we have it and it's chopped up. Warmth is good. Uh, just because it's cozy and it feels right. But yeah, now we have the whole house being heated, where before we had closed off rooms and shut off vents, so air wasn't escaping anywhere, warm air. It was keeping it all with us in the rooms that we were basically using. Uh, that's the smart thing to do, I guess. So we did it because it's otherwise it's a lot of house to heat. Uh, but it all worked out. It took time, took 2 weeks, but it all worked out. I hope and I'm praying that our friend Zaza gets her boiler fixed, way quicker than that. Oh my goodness, because she had to have, she had a detached retina and had to have surgery on that. So let's pray that all that works out well and she's on her way. Um, so, and I'm okay saying that because she posted it on her channel. So, um, good morning, Jake. Good morning, Michael. Thanks for popping in. Hi, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm gonna get started now with the unboxings. I had something from Soft Squares. I don't know if anybody got to see. I took it out of the box, but I think it was in between that and this new box I got. But I'll pull it out and show anyway. Have some lovely batiks. Got this batik. Hi, good morning, June. Thanks for popping in. Glad to see you. And this one, which, kind of goes with that a little bit. I don't know if the colors are really coming through for you. But I have a lot of these kind of colors. But I also had a back order come from Soft. Oh, and in that box, I got this neat little thing. It looks like a little tiny bag, like for like a baby bag for a tiny tot or something. But in this, if I unsnap it, inside is a whole big bag that you open up. So, yeah, and fortunately it's not attached to it, but that's okay. I know how to do that. So I could do it so it folds up in the bag so I don't lose the little tiny bag it comes in. But I love these things for traveling because I like to stick them in my purse, because then when I go somewhere and I find something I want and I don't, my arms get full, I throw them in that bag. But I ordered a scrap bag from Mr. Fix-It. Hi, Christina. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Good morning, June. Thanks for coming in. And he autographed it. I collect his little autographed scrap bags. And these are all batiks as well. Got this. These are scrap ends of batiks. This beautiful red. And another one with the blue and purple. I love this. And then some more purple lavenders. I don't know if my phone is doing it justice. That looks a lot like the one I got. Not quite. That's a little different. It says shades are different. Back this way. I got to do this. My arm's getting hard. This beautiful blues and greens on this. This is the back side. Well, there's really not a back and a front to batiks. You know that. But there's always some sides. Sometimes there's a side that's just slightly brighter. And there's that one. And this one. And this one. This is really kind of a teal, a dark teal background on that. And this is more of a green with some light teal. And this gingham looking one, yes, it really truly is a batik. I could show you the front and backs of that, but let's see if I can actually do that. There, I'll fold it down where you can see front and back. They're the same. No right or wrong side. So I thought that was pretty good. I'd never seen one in that. So I was like, really great to get it. And then I have, that was from Soft Squares. You know, Soft Squares over in Utah. Lynn and Mr. Fix-It Marlin. We have Missouri Star. I have a box here from Missouri Star. I'm unboxing right now. I'm opening up. And I have, oh, this must have been some kind of special with their woolly flannels. The woolies. This is the Gem Tones. Let's see if I can get the colors that you can see without having to take the wrapper off. Aren't they just beautiful? It looked better the other way. I'm trying all kinds of ways, but this is the layer cake. I don't know if size. There you go. It's bigger than my hand, so you know it's a layer cake. What else we've got in here? Oh, Chuck the Duck. All I Needle. Isn't he adorable? I actually love these little things. I actually keep them. It's crazy. Ooh. Lucky me, it's my lucky day. I have a fat quarter bundle of shamrocks. And I think, is that the same? There's, it's hard. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 8. Well, I could look here what the bundle is. Yeah, it's an 8-pack. 8 different designs, from dark greens to light greens to white with greens on them. Just in time. Just in time. Oh, this looks interesting. I got this so I could practice my embroidery now that I can use my arm a little more and my hands. And these are zipper pouches. You can put their spools of pearl cotton in. You can get 9 of their spools in here. Let's see if I can get this. And then you put the thread up through the hole so that they stay and don't get all messed up and everything. So it's always nice to grab. Hi, Anna. Good morning. Stu, good day to you. Good day to Stu. How are you doing, Stu? And good morning, Joe. So those spools come, you stick them in there and you pull the thread up through here so that when you're embroidering, it doesn't get all tangled with the other threads or in a box or a bag that you might have it in just for convenience and traveling. So I thought there's 3 of them here so I can organize some. I can't wait to put some in there and get that started. Oh yeah, must have been in a bag mood shopping. I did a lot of retail therapy while I was recovering. So I got 3 different sizes of bags to put quilts and quilt tops in and blankets or whatever you so choose. You know, there's everything from twin to full, I'm sorry, not twin. Full queen and king size. All right, that's gotta go a special place. Peel and stitch. Look at this. I don't know why, but I thought I'd try it. You know, peel and stitch. This has to do with embroidery. This is wash away stabilizer transfer sheets, which you can use for quilting, punch needle, cross stitch, all kinds of hand embroidery. And in here, there are just a lot of blank sheets for you to use where you can do your own. And then they also have one, ruh-roh. Oh, that'll easy come off. Okay. They also have one where you can keep and use it to print with or just cut and peel it off and use it yourself. Pretty cool. Oh, and still there's more. That must have been. Oh, I got another hanger. Lovely me. I probably forgot about the other one. I would buy things while I was recovering and I just couldn't sleep. And I didn't, and then I'd think, oh, I didn't buy it. I need to buy it again. You know, I forgot to buy it and I did buy it, but I'd already had. And then the next week here it is. The next week I get another one. Actually, I think this has been a couple weeks difference. And I think what really messed my mind up with that is the fact that I was receiving boxes, but I didn't feel up to opening them. I don't know why. I just like, no, just put it aside. I'll get to it when I feel better, right? Well, and then you know how I started out with several boxes high of trying to get through that, boxes that went back to just late December. So, but we're caught up now. All caught up now. Well, let's move over here. Oh, that's a smaller one. That's not as big as the other one. Well, good. I did good then. And I'm not sure where I want to keep that, but we'll just put it aside for now. Put this aside. I tell you, these boxes, though, the ones I had from before came in handy. When it came to the fireplace, I usually buy those wax logs to put in the fireplace, and I usually buy as soon as they come out at Sam's Club or Costco or wherever. I usually, every time we go, buy a box. So I had boxes stacked up, but it's been so cold this year that we've been going through them. So when this heat thing happened, we were using that up. We went through a box using that up to get the fireplace started each day. And because by morning, the coals would be down so low that we needed more than that. And I'm thinking, oh man, those boxes are kind of expensive, really. We'll keep buying them like that for this. So I started using the boxes that I have because they get all broken down. So I'd stand on them and pull and tear off pieces with my right hand, and I'd put them in and stack them in like kindling in the fireplace because it was been so wet. Kindling outside wasn't dry enough, and all our space was being taken up by the chopped wood for taking care of that stuff. So anyway, but we kept fire going. It was all fine. Did great with that. Those boxes were great for fire starter. So can't complain there. What's everybody up to today? I'm going to change the position of this so you can maybe see me at the sewing machine. While I do that, oh, you got a disc. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope it's nothing bad. Oh, just made my mouth ache a little bit by just telling me you had a dentist appointment. Oh, let's see. We're going to get you over here at the sewing machine. I know I need to spend time in here and organize it up again, but I'm going to try and get you over my shoulder, maybe. Oh. Well, that's not working. Maybe if I came this way. Are you still with me? But then now everything is upside down. Let's turn it. There we go. There we go. And now I can sit. That can go. Are you dizzy yet? Sorry about that. Oh, I'm glad you're all still there. That is super. You just got finished piecing a bunch of fleece together for a backing. Ooh, frankenbatting. Yeah, my favorite. Hi, Nikki. Good morning to you. Oh, this is so good. This is Fantastic Friday. Oh, you know what? So you can see my arm better. We're going to take that off. Ta-da! See, it's looking better. Right? And it's moving better. Oh. Okay, I held it up long enough. But if I get it up here where I can rest it, I'm looking for a desk where I can stand and sew because it's easier for me gravity-wise. So, ooh, sewing. Okay, quilt blocks. I'm going to be doing that right. Well, the blocks are sewn. I'm just going to be sewing them into a border right now if I can manage that. We'll see. I did bring my pad down in case my arm gets tired, so I can put that underneath while I try sewing that way. Let's see if I can't get this a little closer, maybe. Oh no, that. Is that better? Then I can't see what you're saying. I have to turn and look. Good morning, Deb. See, I didn't even see Deb come in. Good morning. Maybe I'll take it back. Maybe I'll just move this. And maybe that will help. Because then I can have it this way. And now I can see a little. Whoa. Helps if I put it down flat, huh? Well, okay, well, we're going to do it this way. You can still see. And I can still see a little bit better. All right. So what I have to do is take these squares, attach the, oh, there's more than one kind of square, and attach them to these. But I have to be careful how many. So to these. I do have to be careful how many. So let me look that up here on my tablet that I do in a row. And I'm going to call this red and that. Let's start with a red. And we'll attach to a blue. There we go. Stick that down there. I should have a leader ender going here, but I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. They're right here. Ta-da! I don't know. Do you guys have enough light on me? Let's see. Oh, that one is dead, huh? That's no good. Let's see if this can... Is that helpful? I don't know. Let me get this going or I'll forget later. Oh, it helps if I get it on the right needle position. Nope. Yeah. There we go. That looks good to me. And, oh, the stickers, don't mind the stickers on there. Those were for my students when I was teaching them how to use computerized on the Brother machines. This is your stitch selector right here. And you've got your ones and your teens because it goes up to your teens because you've got all these stitches in here to 30, whatever, 40. I don't know. 69 different stitches. 70. Okay. And then you have your stitch length and your width. And I did this on all the machines that we have. The stitch selector was the yellow dot. Your width or your length was your stitch length was your green, and your stitch width was pink. And then we had an orange that we used for tension, your upper thread tension. Because believe me, on some of these, they found them hard to find. And because we have different machines from old, way back when Singers and Whites and New Home to newer machines like Baby Lock and Brother and Viking and in between computerized, non-computerized, European, US made. So there was lots of variety. Like even threading them, some of them are backwards because they thread to the left of the tension instead of down to the right of the tension. So there was a lot to for those kids to learn about on machines that we were using. So anyway, I'm going to try. My arm's sitting here. My left arm's waiting to go. So let's see what we can do with it and for how long. Oh, that was dandy. First thing off. It wasn't threaded all the way. I did not notice. Okay, let's get this threaded. And I can pull that down maybe. It doesn't want to hold it down. Come on. Let me get it in the right position. It's got to be at the top. There's its peak right there. Okay, let's try. See if I can get it to hold and stay down. I am now able to work with a 1 pound weight. Before it was less than a pound. But now I'm able to work with a 1 pound weight. So this is getting better. I'm loving that. Okay. So now let's get this leader going. I don't have to lead in that much. Okay, come on, left hand guide. There we go. Sailing. Okay, there's one down. Now I'm looking, that's going to connect with that one. So I still need the one to connect on the other side of this so I can chain piece some of this and then go back and put them together. Shakes so much. It's okay. I need to be using it more. I may get my pillow up underneath of me. I think that's going to make it easier. Hold on a second. Okay. Which is why I got this kind, so I don't have to hold it up. All right. It's a nice little pillow thing here. And it cushions between right up underneath my armpit there, because that puts a stress on the shoulder to keep it out. Well, I rest it against this pillow and my shoulder, it takes the weight off my shoulder, which is what we want. It can have some weight, but to continually hold it out there is very difficult for it. It'll get there. Doing this much with it, with the pillow, is fantastic. Actually, let's see what it looks like when I sew it down on this side. To put the little part on top. And chain stitch. I used to like it out there. I'm thinking I'm going to move my machine closer now. I don't like this stretch. Stretch is probably good for me. I should be doing that. Let's tuck that under. I didn't touch that. There we go. And yeah, most of you know I usually sew on my Viking, but Lagertha has been kind of temperamental lately, and I needed to get her into the spa and get checked out. But hi, Giovanna. All right. Well, thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. Hi, Joydy. Lagertha, my Viking, my 6690 Viking. So she's old, but we don't tell her she's old. And she needs to go to the spa. And I am very picky on who touches her at the spa. So, yeah, I haven't found anyone that I've been feeling good about taking her to. So she's just kind of sitting aside, but I'm going to have to make a decision really soon because it's not good for her to just sit there either. So I broke out the brother. And so here is brother. And brother Bruce here is taking her place for a while. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Okay. Stop and massage it for a little bit. All righty. I get you guys are probably looking at this backwards because as I look at it, I'm looking in there going, my machine looks backwards. But it's okay. We'll just now you know how I live in my world being left-handed is I have to transpose everything. Everything is backwards. Even I feel like sewing machines are backwards. But in some musical instruments, not all. Some musical instruments I think are made left-handed. Oh, you're getting caught up on there. There we go. Nope, sounds like my husband's done with running. He goes out and he runs like 3 days a week, about, I don't know, a long way. But not all that long. I mean, yeah, I'll make that top and bottom and deal with that later. I still can't cut. I can't press down. So squaring up is not something I do. But as you can see, even though I've not been able to square up anything with these cotton cuts, these come out pretty clean, right to the point. That little hang up there, that'll probably just go into the seam line. ago. Oops. No, I didn't. You know what I did not do before I sat down? I did not check my bobbin to see how much was in it. Looks like I can still see something. Oops, that went away. My instructions just disappeared. There they go. So red, blue, red, blue, blue, red, blue, and then red's going to attach onto the end of that one. So I don't need anything there. And I need 2 of those, top and bottom. But I got to put the sides on first, and those are going to be blue, red. We'll just do this around the clock here as I'm doing it. We'll go around the world putting these together. So first I have a blue. Put my blue square down. This, what I'm making this for, this is for the Cotton Cuts Mystery 5.0. This is from the Mystery 5.0 Island Hopping, which, let me show you, which is Island Hopping. Now let me see if I can find this, what it's supposed to, they have the different, what was mine called? Not Wave, no, not that one. Nope. Was it Liberty? It might have been Liberty. As I'm looking around, no, it was not Liberty. It was called something else. Starboard, that's what it was called. This is what the possible combinations you could do with it. All right, for the island hopping. I, however, did neither of those, or neither. And I, or did I? Did I do that one? I don't know. I can't pull it up and open it right now, but it's similar. It's very similar. So I am at, what was I doing? The blue here. I'm going down the side. So I am putting together right now this outer border. I can't. Yes, I can. Can't is not in my vocabulary. Whoa! Blew that up quite a bit. Okay. Trying to blow it up big so you can see it better. I'm doing the outer border with the blue in between, the red and the dark blue diamonds. That outer border there. Because the top border is the top and bottom border, because the top and bottom border go on last, so they're going to be the red, blue, red, blue, red. So I've got to do the blue, red, blue, red, blue for the sides now, or for one of the sides. So I've got blue, I've got red. I'm not. Let's see here. Oh. And for not being, like I said, the Cotton Cuts, as long as you use a consistent seam allowance somewhere along the 1/4 inch to scant 1/4 inch, and you are consistent with it, your pieces will come out perfect every time. And squaring up, sometimes you put it up there and it doesn't need anything. And fortunately, I haven't been able to square up. So fortunately, I said that fortunately in the wrong place. It's been good. Everything's matched up. I haven't had to square it. So yay, right? So do know uh, that if you ever in a predicament like I was or am, where cutting is not an option, and squaring up of any kind, uh, yeah, let's just keep that, file it away, and it might help somebody else. Oh, it's so nice not to have to do this one-handed. I can go faster. I'd probably go faster if I didn't talk, but I feel like I need to be talking. It's so good. It just feels good. I'm tired already. And I wonder. Okay, blue, red, blue. And then I gotta do red, blue again. Okay. Let's go. That one doesn't quite make it, but that'll make it. My quarter inch is a true quarter inch, so it'll go get there fine. There won't be any problem catching that. I don't think they gave me enough. Did I put some aside? No, that's the wrong. That's the ones they gave me that weren't the right size. Oh, I won't need all of them. Okay. I see what's going on. Red. The last blue. Okay. I'm getting it. Here we go. Oh, I picked another one like that. Okay. I just had a slight issue. Let me fix that and keep it even with that. Perfect. Perfect. So I did the happy mail. I got the good news. We can lift a pound. We've got heat. I'm back sewing again. Kind of. A little bit. I can probably spend maybe, I don't know, I wonder how long I can sit here and do this. That would be something. Now this has got to have the blue hang out at the other end. Oh, this looks like one they didn't quite, maybe it just went through funny. It's off the grain. Let me see if that squares in here. Nope, it's still good. Okay. Blue. Well, if they didn't send me enough, because it doesn't feel as thick as that other one either. then I will, unless I ended up sewing some of the two. Now I've done that before on their triangles. I thought I was missing a triangle and I had to be very careful and go back and check. And sure enough, I had sewn two of their triangles together. So, yeah, they often stick together. But no, I'm not finding that happening here. But I always got the other ones I can piece together. Though they're a bit short widthwise and lengthwise. If I have to, I can piece it together because I can get the piecing probably to get in the because it's a ½ inch short on width, so that would mean I could, well, I might be able to get the ½ inch to go in the seam on each side, which might be kind of bulky, but might be a little stressful on the fabric. But it's like 3 inches short the other way. But if I turned it this way, because it is scattered, I could put some together. Yeah, and then I could have the right, then I could have the, make the, just cut off, and I'd have the right width, and I could just sew two together to make the length. Yeah, that'd be okay. Oh, right now, I'll just sew up what I have. I'm not even sure I use all of those. I think I do. I know they had us make extras of some things. And let's get this clear on there. Nope, look at my arm's getting tired. My right one's just automatically kind of taken over here. There we go. And where is that leader? There it is. There we go. And I'll stick that under there. Go for it. Beautiful. Well, I'll just take off this and see what we've got. I'll move that down. That will go here. This one will attach there. Okay. And we'll just get going again. Keep that straight. Okay. Don't know if I could do this, really? Huh, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to go this way. And I'm going to have a lot of cutting to do in between. But I'd rather take it off and do all my pressing at once. And that kind of thing. I don't like to stop if I'm here and I'm doing, things are going for me, then I'm just going to keep on sewing. Because ideally, I'd like to get back up to sitting out here 6 and 8 hours a day. Well, maybe not 6 and 8 hours a day straight. And I do have some students that want to come over and sew this spring on Saturdays and after school. Seeing how I'm not at school, they're like, all right, well, let's come to you. I'm like, okay, come on over. But I've told them no for a while. I need to get back behind myself. I don't think I could be much good to them if I didn't. Okay, so that was, I started the red, did the blue, did the red. Now I add a blue. And that's what's next. And then I will add a single red. Okay, I can handle that. That's what I've got left is all those singles I need to attach to the different things. Yeah. Zip away. And I knew I threw a single red over here somewhere with it. Let's just take it off. Go blue, red, blue. There it is. It was right there with it. And then get that on there. And there we go. Yeah, I need to get my stiletto out. I don't know if I could hold it though. Yeah. That would be one top across done. Whew. I don't know. I may, oh, you have got to go. All right, June. Have a great day. Glad you dropped in to say hello. I really appreciate it. Where's that? I started a new one. No, it's the same leader. Where'd it go? Oh no, I kept on. There it is. Please don't cut anything else but fabric or this thread. There we go. I am going to send that back through. Can I do this without cutting the fabric? Find out. There we go. All right. And there that is. Cut that open. Cut. Okay. Okay. Red, blue, red, blue, red. Okay, that is a top or a bottom right there. Okay, that's one. Top or bottom. Done. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to do one of the sides. I know what I'm doing on a top and a bottom, but this is going to have to start this away, because there's that would attach to the red top, and then it would be blue. And then it would be red going this way. Right. And then that's going to be blue attached to it. And then a red attached to that. And then a blue attached to that. Okay, that will work. Then I've got, whoa. Oh, there's enough of those. There isn't enough of that. Aha. I'm going to have to take another deeper dive at this. Oops. Speaking of deeper dive. Oh. What does it say? Because these are shorter. I may be having a date with Jack. Oh, yeah. I might be having a date with Jack. Oh, my goodness. I didn't realize. Left and right borders use the 6.5 by 7 3/4, and the kloof, the alternate, the top and bottoms use the 6.5 by 10. So this can just be this can just be a bottom. Okay, but so I can just turn it the other way around. So there we go. Blue. So that would be blue, because these are the 10-inch ones. Where's the red? There it is. Red. Blue. And then red on the end. Fine. That will work. There's if that's my top, then this is my bottom. And then I had one extra. I only have to do one little date with Jack. And actually I wouldn't have to if I just want to cut this down, but I can't cut. So that's not going to work. But maybe my husband would cut it down for me to 7 3/4. And then I wouldn't have to, and then I'd have all of these to go with that, to go with the rest of them. Oh, isn't that nice? It's working out. Again, sometimes we get lemons and we just need to find the lemonade. Find the sugar. Find the joy. Not too bad. Oh, you bet I'm going to ask for his help, Melanie. He's pretty good about that. I could just take it upstairs, give him the one that give him one of the other ones, the size it's supposed to be. I didn't realize the other size was there. It's so yeah, he'll be real good about that, and he'll just cut it right there, no problem. So I won't have to have a date with Jack, which is awesome. Awesome sauce. Joy, joy, joy. I know sometimes what looks like lemons is not. It's just just use your gray matter. God gave you gray matter, use it. Right? That's pretty good. We're doing good. Well, we're coming up on an hour here, so I will once again try to get back with this, and we'll get back to sewing again here. Maybe get back on again later today. I don't know. I'm really thinking of not going back to work. Next year, of course, I'll have to go back when they tell me I'm ready to work. I have to finish my contract, but I'm thinking of retiring. Yeah. That'll be good. Yep. So give it some thought. Help me make that decision. I've said this for many years in a row, and I'm still doing it. So help me make that decision and stick to it. So I'm looking for days and times to come on, and I don't know. I'm just experimenting right now. So hey, I retired once. They called me back, and I have machines that the kids like to use here at home. And I'm thinking, I told the kids, as I have kids who graduate, they come over and they sew. They're learning to sew and they're doing things. So that's kind of running a school out of my basement. But it's fine. It's okay. I love their company and they're fun to be with. And maybe I can get them I've asked them before. I said, hey, I got to get you on YouTube doing this with me. And they're like, I'm not doing that on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, fine. We won't. Don't worry. Well, I won't show you. It's not going to be a part of it. But maybe I can get them in there. Maybe I can make them sign a thing when hey, if you want me to teach you, you got to sign this thing. But anyway, I've said enough. We're going to say goodbye because an hour's enough. I do believe that, oh my goodness, Joe's going to come on soon. We got to get off. All right. Have a joyful day. Find your joy, everybody, and spread it out. Spread it around. All right. Bye-bye. See you again later.